everybody, Josh Jr. here for yet another rockhounding adventure. We are in Prineville, Oregon at the Crook County Fairgrounds for the Prineville Pow Wow. So just got here, so I'm going to do some walking around and we will see what we can find. Okay, I did a quick walk around to kind of get my bearings straight this year. One of the things I've seen the most of this year has been a lot of slabs. Always fun for those cabochon makers like me, and even scraps.
I will be back.
Pretty cool, huh?
Now, for somebody like me, it would be nice if they had the names out here with a lot of this material. So I am not the best at identifying it. I know what that is. I got a bunch of that. That's Maury Mountain.
It won't fit in my 20 yet. You'd have someone with a drag saw. Cut it down so it'll fit in my saw.
But when you're here, you also
Look at the plumes
have to come inside.
Little tubes going all the way around the floor.
A little bit different this year than what it was last year.
How do I turn your finger off?
I did.
You did? Oh, yeah.
One ringer?
Red.
Your car?
She gave me her phone so she could call me. I said, how do I turn the ringer off?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't.
Now this is the place to be at because it's cooler.
F50.
You're probably looking for me.
Hey girl, what you got? How you doing? You be fine.
I'm looking at the rocks. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm over here in the field. I can see Kelly right now walking by that blue truck. I'm straight down from me. We just walk to that cat. Come to the middle right there and look at
Nice part. You can't read it. I wish you should be here to pick it out. Right? Well, I know, but I have to know what finger says. Well, I think it's 11. I don't know.
Yeah, there's stuff in here at school. The stuff that interests me is more outside. So we're going to go back out there. Tea of rocks.
Okay, well, you guys would both be very sad if you lost it.
Yeah, 25-cent pile.
Right? Yeah. Look, mommy put it on.
Anyway, I don't know what you're doing.
That's on purpose. See, you did a good job. It was meant for you. No, it was meant to you. These teachers so low for a lot of people. I
Can you see your picture?
No, every time.
Can you take a picture of that? Can you see it though?
Yep.
You hold it.
I know exactly what we're doing here.
Cabinet door?
There it is.
I have a mark. I constantly run into it.
There is the fire.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, I'm friends with Emery Coons.
Emery?
and got quite a bit of off his claim with him.
Yeah, well, this year came off his claim years ago,
Yeah.
and had 25 on it. When I talked to him, he said it should be 50 to 100.
Now for slabs, I am impressed with this display because you come up here and you can see so many of them. And also love Gary Green.
These are what you just showed me in the dark.
Now what I like here is that every piece is identified to the best they can.
Yeah.
Now, let's not squirt anymore. Not right now. Okay, so the doubles are. Okay. Okay. How are we doing today?
So if I was going to buy anything, I'd rather buy from here because I know exactly what it is. They get it identified. They've spent the time on it.
You want any more of these?
Big butts.
I like the unique stuff.
Yeah, that's it. So, like, you know, you never can tell when you get a lucky or what.
I know.
You just don't.
Well, at least you know it looks nice on the outside, right?
Yeah. It's kind of more outside character.
Yeah.
I look at the obsidian slabs and the prices, and with the amount that I've cut here recently, I could be doing pretty good if I wanted to sell them.
You know what?
What's the color in this one?
Those vary. A lot of them are fairly clear. Sometimes you get them
I've got some of this blue tiger's eye,
and stuff.
I
Hawkeye.
don't like that one.
I got
I like the
some
darker
all
blue.
that.
Now, is this in the wrong spot? Why is
Yeah, I
that?
think you got it.
Okay.
Polka dot.
This-
That one looks like a green. Hi, Scott.
How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I think that one just walked over here when someone picked it up and moved it.
Okay. You got it, Karen?
No. What do I have? I have 2 doubles.
You have this, and you have these. So again, S&G Lapidary Mining.
Thank you, Stephen. Did you get enough? You have enough room?
They got some good material here. I'm very impressed.
Oh, we don't have a table. Oh, we can just
Still have it.
Now let's come over here and take a look at some rough.
Well, if you want to keep costs down, 2 of these at 6 and give you not a lot of cavity size, but big. Okay. Then you get into these, which are up $4 per unit. Friday eggs. About some Friday slabs.
God, this is almost a similar color scheme as that Australian print stone that I have. Very cool. Again, more slabs. Look at them all.
Just a mossy egg, my favorite kind.
Again, more.
That one is right over here, right?
Big one, too.
Yeah.
I saw that egg.
You saw that over there?
Yeah.
You see any more, let me know.
Coral. It's pretty cool. I haven't worked any of this yet. One of these years I'll have to get some.
Sleeping in my truck.
Up at that spot you were sharing? Up at that spot you were
No,
sharing?
right here.
Oh, you're saying,
My
no,
truck's not
all
my
week
booth.
long.
Yeah.
Next week.
I'll be in Matters.
Some Laguna lace. That stuff is beautiful. I have a little bit of it, not much. Look at the blue on this. And that slab's 140 bucks. Colors are not picking up very well in here. Hi. Hi. And jadeite. And surfite. Look at that. All the surf fight you could want. Oh, look at this. Now, this is the middle row. We've got another row up here. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it all. Look at the polish on that Blue Mountain. That is beautiful. There's a sister piece to it. Another piece of Blue Mountain right there. Beautiful material. Let's walk over here.
You know, Jean, I was going to get that piece of...
Well then, look at here. Look at this character that we have in here. And the wares that he's trying to unload off people. Now, what was the deal? You had rough here this morning?
I had rough, cut, well, yesterday.
Yeah.
We had cut and finished, cut polished, all sorts of thunder eggs.
And somebody came in and got it all from you, huh?
One gentleman was a lucky winner.
So that's why that's empty over there, huh?
Half of my booth is totally empty. Yep.
Bring more next time. Go out and dig more. That's right, you're too busy laying hardwood floors.
That's it. Hardwood floors.
You're too busy. Now, for those who don't know, this is Jason Hinkle. He's got several thunder egg claims. He is probably the best thunder egg source in a human being here in Oregon. He's got more knowledge than in his pinky than what most of us have in our entire body when it comes to thunder eggs and a lot of other rocks. And he's got a pretty cool shop, but I don't know if it's open. Is it still open there in the Dalles?
It's there.
Is it a by appointment only type thing?
Appointment basis, you know, when I have availability. But yeah, I'm still there, kind of.
And he's on Facebook and sometimes will respond.
Yep.
Sometimes. So I was really hoping to come here and show you some of the material that comes out of his claims, but I'm late.
So the other one I have, wild iris.
Yeah.
That is one of my beds.
Well, I guess shame on me for being late, and good for you for having a heck of a good sale.
That's right. The people were hungry.
Well, then you better get back up there and start digging some more for next year.
Exactly.
But you come here next year and you may not sell hardly anything.
Might not, but next year we might have a little bit different luck.
Do you think it's
I might have rough next year.
You might have more rough, huh?
Yeah, I got something in the works.
Is your pickup going to be overloaded coming down here?
I sure hope so.
That's the plan, huh? Now this is, of course, the wild iris. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you got a little bit of information from
It would be
Jason Hinkle.
It would be at the end of July, or middle of July. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And here's your beauties. And then put your amethyst. That amethyst is called a trapeze amethyst because of that little triangle on there.
So it's the gourd. No. After Madras, we have no other shows. But we go to the gorge to hang out. We go visit Pete and Sari and
My
Vancouver.
sister gave it to me for
And then we
Christmas, but I
go
think
to
she got it for like
And do some more walking down this way.
She couples them because she likes pretty dogs, and it's interesting to see what they turn out.
Yeah, it is sometimes.
It's like she has this bit over here of fed fried wood. Some of them took a polish, some of them didn't.
Yeah.
And they went through the complete same process.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, that's what I got. Okay, I didn't actually dig those.
Yeah, and then we leave this on the beach for a while. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're doing some virtual shopping. There, that way you can see what they look like wet.
The land of rattlesnakes and scorpions.
Now this one here is pretty. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. That's from out of Green Peter area. My dad would go on a road and know where he was going and say, oh, there's some agate there.
Yeah. Some agatized material.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty.
And of course, this is Maury Mountain moss.
Oh, I have a lot of that. I just picked up from an estate, probably about several hundred pounds.
Then you've seen the old stuff.
I have. It was dug back in the 70s and 80s.
This is dug in the 60s and 70s. Well, I don't know if my dad came up in the 80s or not.
Yep, very similar to what I've got. Yeah, I was given about 2,500 pounds out of an estate back in April and May.
Oh, wow. The young gal's walking around with this old guy with a military hat and the other guy's white hair.
If there's anything
she had a neighbor, he had died. His kids were just going to dump everything in the canal.
Like your stone, what is that?
So she got it. She got a bunch of the old stuff of those.
How much do you know about amber?
Not a huge amount. I can get into it.
I'd show you.
Yeah, we've been very lucky. We've had opportunities to go through estates.
And this is old Sheep Creek because you can't get Sheep Creek anymore.
I have a couple of pieces of this.
Mm-hmm.
Not much of it.
Well, from what I understand, they closed. That's when the tractor has to take it up.
Mm-hmm.
But some of they closed back in the late 60s, early 70s when they closed Sheep Creek.
And it's the dendrites in it that make it so unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's surprising.
Well, I got to walk over here and harass the gentleman that's there in the hat.
Oh, are you talking about Emery?
Of course. We got to give him a hard time.
Okay, go for it.
So now that you heard, we're going to come over here and give Mr. Emery Coons a hard time.
Laughs at it when they go down the way.
Emery, what's your pocket piece today?
My pocket rock today.
See, when you come to talk to Emery about obsidian, you need to ask him what's his pocket rock for the day. And he will show you something that is typically mind-blowing.
Well, there's a multi-layered piece of magnetite known as fire obsidian. Then it has several different layers of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the other side has more layers of it in different colors.
That's a busy piece.
Yeah.
And right below your hand here, look at that. Look at the colors in that with the water. That's picking up very well for everybody.
Oh, that's cool.
That is picking up very beautifully. And of course, we're over here with Dale as well, another interesting character. And that's the best way I can put these two. I was in a booth with them last year for one day, selling some of my stuff, and it was probably the time of my life. These two here are interesting characters. And of course, you know, I've interviewed Emery before at his claim where we talked about wire claims up there at Glass Butte. We're not going to get into that right now. But this is what he's known for.
My napping skills.
Now, to give you an idea, here's my hand. And I got big hands. But look at this stuff. And it doesn't matter, I am truly amazed by the quality of work and his craftsmanship every time I see it. It's just like mind-blowing.
And I even brought a friend of mine sunstones out here.
That was Dale?
Dave.
Dave, yes, he was here with you 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's clear ones, red ones, diacrylic ones, and shillers.
And it's nice selling this in his memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember talking to him 2 years ago when I was out here.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. Maybe next year I might be sitting out here with Emery. Him and I have got to talk about that for next year. But I'm telling you, it was a lot of fun last year.
I had a good time too.
Despite what we were going through at the time, we made the best of it.
And we will always be here digging rock.
Well, we're always after more rock. We can never get enough. Now, Dale, show us what some of your specialty is.
I have to lift the lid.
There we go.
Let me come around.
See, this is a family show where I can't say what goes through my mind right now.
Oh, hey.
Let me get on the other side.
Okay.
Be sure to check our...
And the colors are just vibrant in that. Look at that.
And the other side, something you won't see is the spider webbing through the stone when they're napped.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Put together for Native American, oh, what do they call that?
Ceremony?
Ceremony, thank you.
Very cool.
But they range from that. This one I think has better color in it. Are you getting it?
Yeah, I'm tilted this way up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, go back right there. Right there. That color is incredible.
It was an experiment to see which gave the better color, napped or polished. I prefer this, but it's a lot more work.
I'm kind of partial to polished material showing the best color myself, but that's just kind of me. And you can't really nap fire that well because you might just chip off the fire.
Right.
So the polishing with fire is your best option.
And one of our best show gigglers is right here.
I got to get that out and try and get the sun to where you can see inside.
Yep, I see that. Yep.
Bear Creek wood, most of it. This is from Hampton. And everybody tries to pick it up by that thinking it's a bone. But that is a piece of limb.
That's a limb cast.
Limb cast.
Yeah.
People seem to enjoy them, so I'll keep making them. So there'll be some here next year.
I wish you knew what you were doing.
So do I.
I mean, geez, just people, I'm joking. You gotta understand. Him and I can harass the heck out of each other. Can harass the heck out of Emery. Most people think we're insulting each other. We're not.
No, we're just associating with the dysfunctional backgrounds that each one of us has.
That's an understatement. So let's walk over here. I'm going to show off more of this fire before we have to move on. Now everybody knows that I am partial.
Let me go around and get a rag.
Everybody knows that I am partial to obsidian because of what I do. Here's some gold sheen. That's some really nice looking stuff.
This is one I hadn't run across very often right here.
Okay, just a second. I hope that color's showing up for you. That's remarkable right there. Okay, what we got?
The gold sheen that looks like fiber optic.
I see that. I don't know if the camera's picking it up.
Yeah, but you just don't see it that often.
No.
So it was something a little different.
Yep. Yeah. This one piece right here, though, when the sun hits it just right, damn.
One of the hardest ones to find.
Well, yeah, there's the blue. Let me see if we can get the blue to show for everybody. There it is, right there. You better take this from me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ruby fuchsite and flint from Poland to put that together.
Yep.
It's a headache.
It comes and it goes.
But is it getting better?
Yeah, it depends on which bar metric storm goes over next.
You do. I do every day.
So there's lots of jewelry items here, which is very cool. Here's more rough, partially cut. If somebody's looking for a cabochon machine, there you go, $1,100. That's very few pieces of equipment I've seen out here this year.
So this just floats. This is as a transformer, not just, you can see it just floats.
Where do you live? I just rent to you.
Somebody wants to crack a geode, there you go.
Pick up on some social dynamics here.
Yeah, there's some really neat things here.
That's okay.
So there you go. There is a sample of the 2023 Prineville Pow Wow. A little bit for everybody. Now, don't be discouraged by the few number of people. Today is the slowest day of the show, being Friday. I'm going to try to get this out. Blue Mountain. I'm going to try to get this out tonight, so Saturday morning you guys can see it. Okay, everybody, we're going to wrap this one here up. Had to bring Cherister out here to make an appearance at the Prineville Pow Wow. So just remember, everyone's life's an adventure. Then there's mine. Enjoying more cool stuff here at the Prineville Pow Wow 2023. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya.